When alien students discovered why Earth is called a Deathworld is a captivating science fiction short story that explores the intriguing premise of alien students learning about Earth and its dangerous nature, often referred to as a Deathworld. The narrative unfolds through the eyes of a group of curious alien students who are taught about various planets, including Earth, during their educational journey across the galaxy. This story belongs to the Humans Are Special HFY genre, where humanity is depicted in an exceptional light, often surprising or overwhelming more advanced alien species due to the unique qualities of human resilience, adaptability, and survival in an environment known for its deadly traits. The aliens, part of a more peaceful and highly advanced civilization, are introduced to the concept of Deathworlds. Planets are extremely dangerous for life due to the hostile environments, aggressive wildlife, and harsh conditions. Earth, unbeknownst to many of them, is categorized as one of the most dangerous Deathworlds. This information initially shocks the students, as they had not anticipated that a planet teeming with so much life could be so deadly. Their educational guide, a veteran of interstellar diplomacy, begins explaining why Earth has earned this title, starting with its violent history of natural disasters, animal predation, and ever-present environmental hazards. As the aliens dive deeper into their study of Earth, they come to learn that what makes it truly unique is humanity's ability to survive and thrive despite these extreme conditions. The humans' capacity to adapt to every imaginable threat, from deadly weather to predatory creatures to toxic substances, leaves the students in awe. They discover how human ingenuity, resourcefulness, and willpower have allowed them to not only survive but build civilizations in a world where most species would perish quickly. The narrative delves into the human fight against diseases, extreme climates, and fierce animals, along with the ongoing battle against the planet's many natural disasters like earthquakes, hurricanes, and volcanic eruptions. Humans, the story notes, have learned not only to endure but to modify their environment to suit their needs. They have built advanced technologies to combat the Earth's natural fury, invented medicine to fight off viruses and bacteria, and engineered cities to withstand earthquakes and floods. As the students explore human history and culture, they begin to realize that the reason Earth is a death world is not just because of the planet's natural threats, but because humans themselves, despite their vulnerability, are constantly challenging the world around them. They wage wars, engage in environmental destruction, and sometimes go to extreme lengths in the pursuit of progress or survival. In short, humans create many of their own dangers, but they also overcome them with remarkable persistence and innovation. The turning point of the story comes when the students are presented with the ultimate question: how have humans managed to survive for so long on such a treacherous world? The answer is as simple as it is profound. Humans are able to outthink, outlast, and outadapt any challenge they face. The students are astonished to learn that despite the numerous ways Earth can annihilate any other species, humanity not only endures but adapts in ways that no other species can. In a key moment of reflection, one student wonders if perhaps Earth is not the death world it's thought to be, but a testament to life's ability to flourish in the face of adversity. It is not just that Earth is deadly, it is that humanity has found ways to turn these threats into challenges to be conquered. The students, who had initially been taught to view Earth with fear and disbelief, begin to see the planet in a new light. They recognize that while Earth is a dangerous world, its inhabitants are an extraordinary species capable of overcoming anything the universe throws at them. This revelation leaves the alien students with a sense of respect and admiration for the human race, changing their view of Earth from a planet of certain destruction to one of resilience and strength. The story concludes with the students sharing their newfound understanding with their peers, having gained a deeper appreciation of not just the perils of Earth but also the incredible power of the human spirit. Through this, the narrative not only showcases a dangerous side of Earth, but also elevates the human race as one that is defined by its remarkable ability to survive and adapt against all odds, a trait that many other species in the galaxy could not even comprehend, let alone match. The tale serves as a reminder that in the universe, where danger is often a constant, humans possess a unique resilience that transforms every life-threatening situation into an opportunity for growth and survival. The title, When Alien Students Discovered Why Earth is Called a Death World, thus encapsulates not just an exploration of Earth's dangers, but a remarkable capacity of humanity to thrive on a planet many would deem inhospitable. As the story continues, the alien students are shown engaging in deep discussions with their instructors, reflecting on what they've learned about Earth. They begin to draw comparisons between their own homeworlds, which are far more stable and peaceful, and Earth, with its inherent volatility. Despite their advanced technology and societies, many of the aliens come to realize that their worlds lack the same level of resilience and adaptability that Earth has. In fact, many of their species would have been obliterated by the same challenges that humanity faces on a daily basis. This realization sparks a shift in the students' understanding of what it means to be truly strong. They now see that strength isn't just about technological prowess or military power, but the ability to survive, adapt, and continue pushing forward even when faced with overwhelming odds. The students, many of whom had originally dismissed humanity as primitive or weak compared to their own civilizations, now begin to see humanity in a new light, as an example of true endurance and fortitude. The story also takes a more philosophical tone as the students contemplate the nature of life itself. The concept of Deathworld becomes a lens through which they consider their own planets and civilizations. Is the danger of a world something to be feared, or is it a catalyst for growth? They realize that it is not the inherent danger of Earth that makes it a death world, but rather the way in which humanity interacts with it. The aliens had assumed that a death world was a place where life struggled and failed, but Earth, as they now understand, is a place where life thrives precisely because of the constant challenges and dangers it poses. As the story unfolds, the students gain a newfound appreciation for the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. They learn about the various ecosystems that have evolved to cope with the harsh conditions of the planet. The predators and prey, the plants and animals, each play a role in maintaining the balance of life. The alien students come to understand that Earth's complexity is not a flaw but a testament to the remarkable ways life has adapted to its environment. It is this very adaptability that has allowed humans to not only survive but to build a thriving civilization in the face of constant threats. The aliens also take a moment to learn about the cultural aspects of humanity. They discover experiences. The alien students remain in touch, sharing stories of how their newfound understanding of Earth has altered their own lives. The quiet scholar from the peaceful planet introduces a new educational program in her society, one that integrates real-world challenges and the study of how different species, especially humans, have learned to adapt to and overcome adversity. The once dismissed concept of a death world now becomes a powerful symbol of hope, where life, despite the odds, finds ways to persevere. And back on Earth, the story is woven into the fabric of humanity's ongoing journey. Humans, forever resilient, continue to face new challenges, from space exploration to environmental sustainability, from global health crises to technological upheaval. The lessons of survival and perseverance that have been passed down through generations become the backbone of humanity's continued growth. Though the alien students have long since left Earth, the ripples of their experiences remain. Earth's role as a death world is reframed in the eyes of the galaxy, not as a world doomed to destruction, but as a world that has learned to thrive through struggle. It is a living testament to the capacity of life to not just endure but to evolve, to rise to the occasion, and to grow even in the harshest conditions. Through the eyes of these once cynical alien students, the galaxy now sees Earth not as a dangerous anomaly, but as a beacon of resilience, a model for what can be achieved when life fights, adapts, and never gives up. The story closes with one final, reflective moment. One of the students, years after their return, looks up at the stars, far away from Earth, far from the death world they once feared. A smile plays on their face as they think of humanity. The student now understands that Earth's true strength is not in its peace, its order, or its absence of chaos. It is in its life, its ability to rise above, to embrace danger, and to turn each trial into a victory. And in that, they know Earth will continue to thrive, because no challenge is too great when one has a heart to meet it. The story ends on this note of profound realization, leaving readers with a renewed sense of admiration for humanity's ability to endure and flourish. Even on the most perilous of worlds that AS Earth's reputation grows throughout the galaxy, a deeper connection begins to form between humans and their alien visitors. The story of Earth, once thought to be a cautionary tale, becomes a beacon of hope and inspiration for other civilizations. Alien visitors to Earth, from various parts of the galaxy, begin to arrive not just as researchers or diplomats, but as curious minds eager to understand the enigmatic strength of humanity. The alien students who once came to Earth with their own preconceived notions, fearing its dangers and regarding it as a death world, become ambassadors of a new perspective. They travel back to Earth, not as detached observers, but as collaborators eager to share what they've learned. They bring with them knowledge of their own worlds, along with an appreciation for Earth's unique place in the cosmos. These student ambassadors help foster greater intergalactic dialogue, where other species begin to understand complex and beautiful relationship between adversity and resilience on Earth. Humanity, for its part, begins to see itself through new eyes. The awareness that other civilizations are looking to them as role models for survival, innovation, and adaptability prompts a collective reflection. Humans, often preoccupied with their own daily struggles, now realize that their very existence, shaped by the unpredictable forces of nature, history, and society, has made them stronger than they ever imagined. They begin to view their challenges not as burdens, but as markers of their ability to adapt and evolve. And in doing so, they embrace the idea that life on Earth is not defined by its perilous nature, but by the collective will to overcome it. Over time, this change in perspective transforms human society. New forms of education and cultural exchange take root, with a focus on teaching the value of resilience, adaptability, and perseverance. Schools and universities offer courses inspired by the teachings of the alien students, exploring how life on Earth has evolved to thrive in the face of constant danger. As Earth becomes a hub for intergalactic exchange, its cities, once focused on the challenges of the immediate world, begin to incorporate more sustainable and adaptive technologies, inspired by the lessons shared by the alien civilizations. The need for constant innovation and problem-solving becomes central to Earth's global culture. The idea that humanity must always be prepared to face the unknown, to look danger in the eye and push forward with creativity and resolve, becomes ingrained in every aspect of human life. In space exploration, humans begin to collaborate more closely with the alien species who have come to admire their resilience. Joint missions to explore new worlds are launched, with a shared understanding that space, much like Earth, is filled with dangers and uncertainties. The resilience humanity has cultivated on Earth now becomes a key asset in navigating the unknowns of the cosmos. The dangers of space are seen not as obstacles to avoid, but as challenges to overcome, much like the unpredictable conditions of Earth itself. Humanity also embarks on a mission to better understand their own planet. With newfound respect for the intricate ecosystems and delicate balances of nature, humans begin to work alongside the alien scholars, blending advanced alien technologies with human ingenuity to develop sustainable solutions to environmental challenges. The preservation of Earth becomes a global priority, not just for humanity, but for all the species who now see Earth as a living testament to the strength of life itself. The final chapters of the story culminate in a grand event, an intergalactic summit held on Earth, where representatives from various alien civilizations gather to discuss the future of the galaxy and the lessons of resilience they have learned from humanity. As humans stand side by side with their alien counterparts, it is clear that Earth's place in the cosmos has changed. No longer a world defined by danger, it has become a symbol of survival, growth, and the unyielding drive to face adversity head-on. The summit is filled with speeches and discussions about the future, where Earth's role as a Deathworld is forever transformed. Instead of seeing Earth's dangers as a mark of its fragility, the galaxy now understands that Earth's true strength lies in its inhabitant ability to thrive despite, or perhaps because of, those challenges. The story of humanity is no longer just one of survival, but one of hope, resilience, and the unrelenting will to continue moving forward, no matter what obstacles lie ahead. The story closes with an image of Earth from space, a vibrant, resilient blue and green sphere spinning in the vast, starry expanse. It is a world like no other, a death world in name only. It is, instead, a world of life, where every challenge is met with courage and determination, and where every individual, every community, and every species fights not just for survival, but for the opportunity to grow stronger with each passing day. And as the story fades to black, it leaves the reader with the understanding that Earth's true legacy will be one of perseverance, of life that never gives up, even in the face of the greatest odds. To live in a world without the constant urgency of survival. Their advanced civilizations, while technologically superior, do not seem to have the same spark, the same raw determination to overcome adversity that they witnessed in humanity. This newfound perspective begins to pervade their academic studies. Back in the alien universities, their discussions about the concept of a death world evolve into a more profound conversation about the value of adversity itself. The students now speak with reverence about Earth's ability to cultivate not just life, but the spirit of overcoming. Earth's natural hazards, previously considered its greatest flaw, now seem like the very factors that make it a cradle for some of the strongest, most adaptable life forms in the galaxy. In one final scene, the alien students gather to share their personal reflections on Earth. One student, who had once viewed Earth as a place of chaos and destruction, now describes Earth as a forge of life, a place where beings are tempered and strengthened through the harshness of their environment. Another student, originally disinterested in human history and culture, recounts the beauty of human art, music, and storytelling, realizing that these expressions of human creativity were born out of the struggle for survival and the need to find meaning in a dangerous world. It is clear that their time on Earth has left an indelible mark on each of them. The students now see Earth not as a mere death world, but as a place of incredible complexity and paradox, where death and life exist in a constant, delicate balance. They begin to understand that danger is not always something to be feared. Sometimes it is a very source of life's vitality, creativity, and growth. For the alien students, Earth has become a symbol of life's ability to thrive in the most unlikely places, a world where the raw, untamed power of nature and the ingenuity of its inhabitants come together to create a truly extraordinary story of survival. The last lines of the story echo with this realization. In the end, it wasn't the danger of Earth that made it a death world. It was a life that fought to thrive in spite of it. It was a will to survive, to adapt, to keep pushing forward no matter how hard the world pushed back. The alien students, having lived through a brief but transformative chapter of their own education, leave Earth with a sense of awe and respect. What they initially thought was a dangerous, chaotic world, they now see as a place where life, in all its forms, is continuously evolving, constantly challenging itself, and ultimately growing stronger with each obstacle overcome. As they return to their home worlds, the students carry with them the lesson that Earth has taught them, not just about survival, but about resilience, adaptability, and the endless capacity of life to find a way to persist in the face of overwhelming odds. Their perspective on their own world shifts, and in quiet moments of reflection, they wonder how their societies might be transformed if they too learn to embrace challenges Earth's inhabitants do. In this way, the story doesn't just reflect on the dangers of Earth, but on the universal qualities that connect all sentient beings, traits that allow life to endure, evolve, and even flourish, despite the overwhelming odds stacked against it. It's a timeless meditation on survival, growth, and the extraordinary power of life to adapt and triumph, a message that resonates across the galaxy, beyond the confines of the human race. The story closes with the student's final realization: the true value of Earth, and by extension, humanity, is not in its triumphs over nature, but in its unyielding spirit to confront its challenges head-on, no matter how insurmountable they may seem. Earth's story is not just one of survival. It's one of life's unstoppable drive to keep fighting, to keep evolving, and to keep creating, even in the face of the harshest environments imaginable. And in that, it becomes clear that Earth, despite its reputation as a death world, may actually be one of the most life-affirming places in the universe. As the alien students return to their respective planets, their lives are profoundly changed. The lessons they learn from Earth don't fade away. They grow, evolve, and resonate deeper within them as they reflect on their own civilizations. Back on their peaceful, well-ordered worlds, they start seeing the limitations of their own society's approach to life. Where their species have lived in relative harmony with their environments, free from the constant struggle for survival that defines Earth, they begin to feel an emptiness, an unspoken yearning for the depth that challenges bring. One of the students, a quiet scholar from a world of perfect environmental stability, begins to question the complacency of her people. "We have no predators," she reflects, "no storms that reshape our lands. Yet, in our peace, have we lost something essential? Something that Earth is in abundance: grit, determination, and the fire of survival." Her thoughts spark a revolution in her own mind about what makes a society truly strong. She begins advocating for a shift in her culture, a way to reconnect with the raw, untamed forces that had shaped Earth. Perhaps, she wonders, the true measure of strength isn't just the absence of danger, but the ability to rise above it, to find meaning in adversity. Other students, too, begin to push for changes in their respective civilizations. They propose to integrate more challenges into their lives, not through violence or hardship for the sake of it, but as a means to foster innovation, creativity, and resilience. They believe that in doing so, their civilizations can grow stronger in ways that Earth's inhabitants have learned it over millennia, through adaptation, perseverance, and will rise above the most daunting of challenges. However, despite the profound lessons they've learned from humanity, the alien students don't advocate for their people to replicate Earth's constant chaos. Instead, they emphasize balance, understanding that peace without challenge can be just as stifling as danger without hope. They begin to see that Earth's uniqueness lies not in the destruction it sometimes faces, but in how its inhabitants have consistently turned adversity into opportunity for growth. In the years following their return, Earth begins to emerge in new conversations among galactic scholars. Other civilizations, curious about the lessons Earth can teach, start sending their own representatives to study the planet. Some see it as a place where they can learn resilience and adaptability, while others are more cautious, wary of the dangers that seem to be woven into the very fabric of life on Earth. Yet, the alien students who once feared Earth's dangers now become ambassadors of a more nuanced truth, that Earth is not a planet defined by the peril it holds, but by the life that fights to grow in spite of it. On a larger scale, the alien species begin to realize that Earth's place in the galaxy is not one of fragility, but of great strength. It is a place that, despite being surrounded by potential destruction, continuously builds upon itself, growing through adaptation, technological innovation, and, most importantly, the power of human spirit. Earth has become a symbol not just of survival, but of hope. Hope that no matter how deadly or inhospitable the world may seem, life will always find a way to continue, to thrive, and to push forward. In the diversity of human thought, art, and invention, while humanity has faced countless external challenges, it has also created a rich tapestry of culture that speaks to the resilience of the human spirit. The students learn about the arts, literature, and history of Earth, and how these forms of expression have allowed humans to process their experiences and find meaning even in the darkest times. By the end of their studies, the alien students have come to a profound conclusion. Earth is a death world, not because it is doomed, but because it is a place where life, in all its forms, constantly faces danger and uncertainty. And yet, despite all of this, life endures. Humans, in particular, have found ways to not only survive but to flourish. This is a lesson that the alien students carry with them as they leave their studies behind and return to their own worlds, forever changed by the understanding that strength is not defined by the absence of danger, but by the ability to persevere through it. The story ends with the students, now reflecting on their own societies, considering how they too might apply the lessons they've learned from Earth to their own worlds. They realize that no matter how advanced a civilization might be, there's always room for growth, for adaptation, and for the human, or alien, spirit to rise in the face of adversity. The tale concludes with a deeper appreciation for humanity and Earth's unique place in the universe. The alien students no longer view Earth as a death world in the traditional sense, but as a symbol of the incredible potential of life to thrive against the odds. The story beautifully encapsulates the theme of perseverance and survival, reminding readers of the strength that lies in the heart of every living being, no matter how small or vulnerable it may seem. It is a powerful commentary on the resilience of life and the capacity of the human race to endure, adapt, and ultimately triumph over the challenges that define their world. As the story reaches its climax, the alien students are given an opportunity to observe human behavior firsthand, outside of their theoretical studies. They are sent to Earth as part of an exchange program, where they witness the resilience of humanity in action. This immersion in human society leaves a lasting impression on the students, who see the complexity of human relationships and the ongoing struggle to survive and thrive on a planet that is constantly in flux. They are amazed by how humans can face calamities such as natural disasters, economic crises, and pandemics, only to rebuild and adapt in the aftermath. It is not just their ability to overcome the dangers of Earth that leaves the students in awe, but their capacity to find hope and purpose amidst the chaos. The students observe human communities working together in ways that they never expected. In times of crisis, they see humanity's ability to unite, to form bonds, and to support each other, regardless of their backgrounds, beliefs, or differences. This sense of unity in the face of adversity, the willingness to help one another even when survival seems uncertain, is a concept that alien societies, with their more detached and peaceful cultures, struggle to fully comprehend. One particularly poignant moment occurs when the alien students witness a human family rebuilding their home after a devastating earthquake. The house had been reduced to rubble, and yet the family, despite their grief and loss, works together with neighbors to clear the debris and start anew. The alien students, who come from a world where catastrophic events would lead to mass despair or even the collapse of entire societies, find themselves inspired by the human spirit. As the exchange program draws to a close, the students are asked to reflect on what they've learned during their time on Earth. Many of them share stories of their experiences, recounting their astonishment at humanity's perseverance and its unwavering determination to make life better despite the odds. They begin to understand that the so-called Deathworld is not defined by the magnitude of its dangers, but by the unique way its inhabitants respond to those dangers. For the alien students, Earth becomes a symbol of endurance, a place where life, in all its fragility, refuses to be extinguished. Before they leave, one of the alien students, a young scholar from a planet where life is peaceful and risk-free, asks a thought-provoking question. Is Earth truly a death world, or is it a world that has never stopped fighting for life? The group remained silent, each student lost in thought. The answer, it seems, is not as simple as they once believed. Perhaps Earth is not just a death world. Perhaps it is a world in constant transformation, constantly fighting against the odds, where life persists not despite the dangers, but because of them. As the story comes to an end, the students return to their homeworlds, forever changed by their experiences on Earth. They now view the universe in a different light, understanding that the key to survival and progress is not just knowledge and technology, but the ability to face challenges head-on and adapt to whatever the universe throws their way. They bring back with them not just stories of a dangerous world, but the understanding that the greatest strength of any species lies not in avoiding danger, but in embracing it and growing stronger from it. The final reflection of the story underscores the central message. Earth may be a death world, but it is also a place where life thrives in ways no other world can match. The alien students come to realize that Earth's so-called death world status is a badge of honor, a testament to the enduring strength and resilience of its inhabitants. The story closes with a sense of awe and admiration for humanity's ability to turn every obstacle into an opportunity for growth, and it leaves the reader with a renewed appreciation for the human spirit, a spirit capable of defying the very concept of a death world. The story, at its core, becomes a celebration of the unpredictable beauty of life on Earth, of its capacity to endure against overwhelming odds, and of the potential for greatness that exists within all living beings. Through the eyes of the alien students, the reader gains a deeper understanding of humanity's unique place in the universe, not just as survivors, but as beings capable of transforming every moment of danger into a chance to prove their resilience, creativity, and unyielding will to live. As the alien students depart Earth, the story's final moments are reflective, with them contemplating what they have learned, both intellectually and emotionally. Their journey has fundamentally shifted their understanding of life itself, especially life on a world like Earth, one that can often appear harsh, unpredictable, and filled with peril. Yet, as they leave the planet, they carry with them more than just facts and figures about Earth's dangerous ecosystems, natural disasters, and aggressive species. What they have truly discovered is the incredible resilience embedded within humanity, the willingness of humans to face the unimaginable, and the boundless creative energy they pour into survival and progress. The students, as they re-enter their peaceful, orderly worlds, are left to reconcile what they have seen with the worlds they know. Their home planets, though stable and flourishing in their own ways, lack the same intensity and vigor that Earth seems to embody. They start to question their own society's complacency, how easy it